Good morning, everybody, from another cold, chilly day here in Kaunas in Lithuania. You join us just as the officials are being introduced to the audience, and very shortly we will be underway with the junior women under and over 84 kilo classes. 14 lifters, so it will be one flight with 20-minute breaks in between disciplines. This is day 5 of what so far has been a fantastic championship. Not a day has gone by, but we've seen world records, European records, fantastic battles that have gone down to the last deadlift in almost every single class. And the first lifter is just about to be called to the platform, and it's Karsakaite from Lithuania, and she will be opening with a squat of 87.5 kilos. Her personal best is 110, so 87.5 should be very comfortable. Just a couple of issues with the referees and the scoring lights, I think, before we get underway. The referees today are from Germany. The chief referee, the side referees are from France and Belgium. The technical controller is Adam Riley from Great Britain, who, if you were listening yesterday or the day before, you will have heard Adam co-commentating. But you can see him on the screen there, next to the first lifter. And it's Ugne Karsakaite from Lithuania. Still, for some reason, the referees are, I think there's still some problem with the lights. So we will be getting underway any second now. The chief referee, well, as the chief referee goes to take a seat, one of the side referees gets up again. I think this may be a good time to give a shout out to our sponsors, without whom events of this nature simply could not take place. So a big thank you to Elico, Uplift, SBD, A7, ER Equipment, Titex and Lyoko. We thank each and every one of you for your continued support of European powerlifting and the work that the EPF does throughout the continent. And here we have the first lifter, Karsakaite from Lithuania, coming to the platform. As we said, 87.5 on the bar, PB 110 should be a nice, comfortable opener. And it is, she's resplendent in the Lithuanian colours, right down to the shoes and socks. And there's 3 white lights, and day 5 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships is underway. Now, Maren Marie Bjelfeldt from Denmark is next up. 130 kilos on the bar, 10 kilos below her personal best. Lifting in the under 84 class. That looks like a good opener. And we'll be jumping, well, 2-1. The referee from Belgium called it on depth. Referees from Germany and France called it good. One of those where it could have gone either way, and it has gone 2-1 in the favour of the lifter. We'll be jumping backwards and forwards between the classes all day. Kalichak from Poland is up next, and she is in the over 84 kilo class. Not that much over, she's weighed in at 88.05. That makes her the second lightest in the class, should it come down to body weight. She's opening up in 142.5, and that is her personal best. This is the final junior ladies or women's competition of the championships. So to equal her PB, 142.5. Oh, that's very smooth. and 3 white lights. Next up we have Anna Niemczyk of Poland, 145 kilos on the bar, 10 below her personal best, and we're back in the under 84 kilo class. If I forget to mention each time which class we're in, the graphic at the bottom left hand corner of the screen as the lifter walks out will act as a reminder to you. So 145 on the bar. Looks like a good fight. And once again, this platform crew is in really quickly. Well, she gets one red from the referee from France, but she gets it 2-1. Now, Faterpong from Belgium. Yay, Faterpong. And she's opening 145 as well, 5 kilos below her personal best. In the 84 plus class. Well, that was very fast at the bottom. Just wait for the referees. Yes, 3 white lights. Here we see the replay, and just very fast down and back again. And then had to fight through the middle. Now, Olesia Lukina from Russia, 145 kilos on the bar. Again, we are in the 84 plus class. Yes, I was 12.5 kilos below her PB. And she looked quite comfortable with that. And 3 white lights. Now, Paulina Lekovic from Poland next. Also 147.5, and that will equal her personal best. And she came up strongly with that and gets 3 white lights. Now Laura Bilic from Hungary is next, 150 on the bar, 170 is her personal best. Hopefully a comfortable opener. Hungary have brought quite a small junior team this year, but all the lifters have performed really, really well. Oh, I don't think there's much doubt about that. That's a great squat with plenty more in the tank. 3 white lights. Now, Jessica Lowe from Sweden. Well, we seem to have been commenting on Jessica forever. Certainly the whole time Viva have been covering European and world events. This will be her final international event as a junior lifter. And she's opening on 157.5. Her PB is 225. And I'd rather suspect that may be an equipped number, because I can't imagine she'd be opening this far below her personal best otherwise. That looks good. 2-1. The referee in the far side called it on depth. Now Mirkavallo from Finland in the overs, 160 kilos. Prognosis has her in first place, but of course the prognosis can and probably will change during the course of the event. But she's opening at 160, 20 kilos below her personal best. That looked good. And the referees agree. 3 white lights. Now Britney Vandenberg from the Netherlands, 160 kilos. And she's opening up on her personal best. And that looks good. And yes, 3 white lights from the referees. Now Melissa Byrd, one of 2 British lifters in the overs class, and they will follow each other. Byrd will be followed by Charlie Chester. Oh, that looks good. And 3 white lights. And just to say, I'm not sure we'll be looking for any European records in this flight. The under record is 197.5. The over record is 230. And the openers don't suggest that we're going to be approaching these numbers today. And this is Charlie Chester. Final year as a junior competitor for her as well. Had a great sub-junior and junior career. Lifts out of Bournemouth Barbell down on the south coast of England, and Paul Rees, her coach, and many from that neck of the woods will be tuning in. And they'll be happy with that. That should be good. 3 white lights for Chester. 1 more to go in the first round, and it's Henna Kaasalainen from Finland. 177.5 on the bar, only 5 kilos away from her personal best. Oh, that looks good as well. Well, it's only 2, but it's good enough. And the good news is, at the end of the first round of squats, everyone has a green light against their name. No one is under that huge pressure in the second, or heaven forbid, the third round. Karsakaite from Lithuania, first out again in the second round. The weight has gone up to 95 kilos. Still well below her PB of 110. We've seen that with the Lithuanian lifters this week. Some have come in over their PB and everything, others well under. Yes, that looks good. She gives a little squeal of delight at the top, and it's 3 white lights. Now Bielfeldt from Denmark next up. 137.5 kilos on the bar. This takes her to within 2.5 kilos of her personal best. In the under 84 kilo class, as the graphic shows. And she's ranked 5 out of 6. And this will not change that position, but it will build kilos towards her total. Now I'm going to wait for the referees in this one. It was a good battle up, but it didn't go deep enough, as I thought maybe the case. 2 reds, and that is the first red mark on the scoreboard in this flight. Next up, Faterpon from Belgium. Yay, Faterpon, 150 kilos. This will equal her personal best, and she is in the 84 plus class. No, just too much. Lovely depth, just couldn't bring it back up again. Now, Kalichak from Poland, one of 2 Polish lifters that will follow each other, both in the over 84 kilo class. Nimczek is in the under 84s, and she will follow them. So we get 3 Polish lifters in a row. That's a busy time for the Polish coaching team. But this is Kalichak in the over 84 kilo class, attempting 152.5. She equaled her PB with her opener. This is another 10 kilos. Oh, it's a battle, but she brings it back up. And it was good, 2-1. And there was a yellow from the center referee, which suggests perhaps downward movement as she fought that battle. Possibly it was something else. Certainly didn't see any downward movement. Now Lekovic, 152.5. She is 5 kilos over her personal best. Equaled it with her opener. This to set a new PB, also in the 84 plus class. Oh, that was a great battle. And 3 white lights for Lekovic. Now into the under 84 kilo class. It's Nimczek, also from Poland, 155 kilos, and this will equal her personal best. Oh, it's a battle, but I'm going to wait for the referees. 2-1. It's a good lift. Now, Laura Bilic from Hungary next out. Both the next two lifters, are 160 kilos. She's still 10 kilos below her personal best. Really, really good squat with her opener. And another really good looking squat. And 2-1. Again, we got a yellow there. See if we can see the reason for that. Not sure. Now, Olesia Lukina from Russia. 160 kilos on the bar. Again, this will be a new PB by 2.5 kilos. Current PB 157.5. Only 20 years old. That's good. And another 3 years as a junior. No, it wasn't good. Two of the referees called it on depth. Both the side referees said it was high. And yes, on the replay, you can see why that was given. Now, Jessica Lowe, Sweden. I'm going to ignore the PB shown for Jessica because I'm sure that is an equipped number. And this is 162.5. Oh, that looks good. But I was wrong last time. I got one right. Next up we've got Britney Vandenberg from the Netherlands. 167.5. She opened on her PB, and this is to push it up by 7.5 kilos. Oh, that was a good battle. But it was high according to the side referees, and the center referee gave a yellow. Now Mirka Vala from Finland in the overs, 170 kilos on the bar, still 10 kilos below her personal best. On prognosis, she is the favorite for the title. But of course, a lot can happen. Looks good. Now the two British lifters follow each other once again. First up, it's Melissa Byrd, remember both in the 84 plus class. And Byrd is going 170, only 2.5 kilos short of her personal best. Oh, that looked good. Good fight. 2-1. The chief referee called it on depth. Both side referees thought it was good. Now Charlie Chester. She is the British record holder with a squat of 200.5 kilos. Little way below that today, her second attempt, 175 kilos. Oh, I think that was better than her first, if anything. She only got 2 white lights. Red from the referee from Belgium on the near side, but it is a good lift. And finally in the second round, Henna Kasalainen, 182.5. This is exactly matching her personal best. Oh, that's a good battle. And the referees say yes, 3 white lights. And at the end of the second round in the under 84s, we have Kasalainen leading from Lowe with Bilic in third, and in the overs we have Chester leading with 175 from Byrd 170 and Valo also 170, but at a heavier body weight. Into the third round, and a reminder that at the end of this round there'll be a 20-minute break to allow the lifters to warm up for bench press. This is Karsakaite, 100 kilos on the bar and 3 white lights. Well, she travelled from 87.5 to 100. That's quite a good progression over 3 lifts. Now Bielfeldt, Denmark, 142.5. In the under 84 kilo class. Oh, what a fight, what a fight. And what will the referees say? No, I did worry that she just cut depth a little bit, and the side referees were both of the same opinion. Nothing worse, of course, than for a commentator to say it was high and then the referees give 3 white lights. So when we're not sure, we prefer to just wait for the referees. Now, Yay Fatrapon from Belgium. Missed 150 last time. That, of course, would equal her PB, taking the same weight again. Oh, oh no, I thought she had it. Oh, she was so close. I think if she could have taken it another inch or two, she'd have managed to finish the lift, but no, and she finishes in a best of 145. Now Kalachak from Poland. Once again, we'll have 3 Polish lifters in a row. First of all, the 2 in the 84 plus. And then Nimchik in the unders. Big personal best for Kalachak. Her PB coming in was 142.5. If she gets this, this will add 15 kilos to her PB over the course of the 3 lifts in this competition. The second lightest lifter in the class, should it come to body weight. No, just too much, but she still comes away from the competition with a 10 kilo PB. And now it's Polina Lekovic, 157.5. This would give her a 10 kilo PB as well, and move her from 6th to 5th, ahead of her fellow Pole. Oh, that looks good. No, the referees don't agree. The referees from Germany and France call that one on depth. And that is a no lift. Now Anna Nimchik, next out, 160 kilos in the under 84 kilo class. This will give her a 5 kilo personal best. She equaled her personal best in the second round. Oh, what a battle. She nods her head. She thinks she's got it. And the referees agree. 3 white lights for Nimchik. Moving to the overs. And this is Lukina. And she is going 160 kilos for a 2.5 kilo PB. Just missed it last time, if you remember. And this would move her from 8th to 5th position, as the graphic on the screen lets you know. Well, I would think that's good. And yes, 3 white lights. 7 lifters to go. We're back in the unders. It's Jessica Lowe. 167.5 on the bar. And just looking at the scoreboard, this would guarantee her the silver medal, because Bilic, who will be taking the same weight, is 0.3 of a kilo heavier. And that 0.3 of a kilo will be enough to determine the difference between silver and bronze, should the need arise. Oh, what a battle by Jessica Lowe. She smiles. We wait for the referees. It's a good lift, 2-1. And Jessica Lowe takes silver medal in squat. Now Bilic from Hungary, same weight. But of course, as we said, being marginally heavier, and it is marginal. The best she can do is bronze medal. And that is guaranteed whether she gets this or not, but she will want the extra 7.5 kilos for her total. And we'll wait for the referees. It was a good lift, 2-1. Now we have Britney Vandenberg for the Netherlands. She is taking 167.5. Missed it last time. If she gets it, it's a 7.5 kilo personal best. Oh, good battle. And she gets it, 2-1. Now, Melissa Byrd, 175 on the bar. This would put her into gold medal position in the 84 plus squat, but remember, lifters to follow. Looks good. And 3 white lights. And Byrd moves into the lead with 2 lifts to go in the overs. Next up, it's Valo from Finland. Now, she and Chester both going 177.5, but Valo is the lighter. And if she gets this lift, it will guarantee her gold medal in squat. Oh, that's a good fight. And 3 white lights. And she pumps her fist in the air. She is the gold medalist in squat. Now, Charlie Chester guaranteed a medal in squat. Whether it will be silver or bronze depends upon this lift. Currently lying in 3rd place. But this will push her fellow British lifter Melissa Byrd down into bronze and give Chester the silver. She's fighting it up. Oh, that looks good. And 3 white lights. And it's gold to Finland, silver and bronze to Great Britain. And there is 1 squat left in this flight. And it is Kaasalainen from Finland in the under 84s. She's already guaranteed the gold medal in squat. Prognosis has her in the lead. And just to make things perfect, this will give her a new personal best as well. Only 20 years old, she has another 3 years as a junior. Oh yes, that looks good. She smiles. It's 3 white lights, and she takes the gold medal, and she carries 185 kilos, a new personal best forward to her total. Hope you've enjoyed the squats. we'll take a 20-minute break, not 10 but 20, because we're not going back to back. Join us in 20 minutes time for the bench press. And welcome back to Kaunas in Lithuania, day 5 of the EPF European Classic Powerlifting Championships. We're on the penultimate day of junior competition, the final women's junior competition of the championships. We have the under and over 84 kilo classes. The clock is ticking down to just about 30 seconds before we get underway. And perhaps a good time to give another shout out to our sponsors, without whose support these events simply could not take place. They're now so complex, so expensive to set up, that the sponsorship is absolutely vital. So thank you once again to Elico, Uplift, SBD, A7, ER Equipment, Tytex and Lyoko. And as we've said before, if you're watching this live stream, if you either live or later on YouTube, and you think the company that you work for might benefit from associations with the EPF, then please do get in touch, and I'm sure something can be worked out to everyone's mutual benefit. The clock has ticked down, and Karsakaite from Lithuania is the first to come out in the bench press in the under 84 kilo class, as you can see from the graphic on the screen, and she's opening on 57.5 kilos. A personal best of 70, so hopefully this will be a safe opener. He says, praying that the commentator's curse doesn't strike again. Oh, that looks good. And it's 3 wide lights. Now Anna Niemczek from Poland. 60 kilos on the bar. Well, she's very close to her personal best. As you can see, she's in the under 84s, and her personal best is 62.5. She's 23 years old, in her final competition as a junior, certainly international competition as a junior lifter. Oh, that looks good. Well, if that's within 2.5 kilos of her personal best, then I think we can expect new figures today. I tell you what, you don't see it when the replay has been shown, but you know, perhaps we can focus the camera on it at some point. The speed at which these loaders are changing the bar, changing the safety racks, changing the rack height to be ready for the next lifter is quite outstanding, and it helped take probably 45 minutes off the competition yesterday. We were talking about a 5.5 hour competition potentially, with 33 lifters, 297 lifts, and they took 3/4 of an hour easily off that time. That is Lukina from Russia, and that was 70 kilos and 3 wide lights. Sorry, that wasn't Lukina. Yes, it was. I thought it was. The screen was just slow to change. This is Ye Fatarapon from Belgium, 77.5 kilos on the bar, which equals her personal best. Oh, that looked good. And 3 wide lights. Now Kalichak from Poland, 77.5 kilos. Again, she is opening on her personal best. The only thing we can say is sometimes with these personal bests, which are submitted quite well in advance of the competition, the lifters may have had other competitions since and taken their PBs forward. Otherwise, this would be a big risk to open with a lift that equals the best you've ever done on the platform. Looks good. And 3 wide lights. Next up is Laura Bilic from Hungary, 85 kilos. Well, Bilic opened up well under her PB in squat and gradually moved towards it. She's opening well under her PB in bench as well, and will hope to do the same thing. 85 kilos on the bar in the under 84 kilo class. Oh, that's good.
It was good lift. Weight on the bar is the same. Repeating it, Melissa, Great Britain. Bar is loaded for Melissa.
Melissa Byrd, Great Britain, also on 85 kilos. 21 years old in the 84 kilo class, and she is opening again on her PB. Oh, that looks strong. And you can see the speed at which the loaders jump in as soon as the lift is done. And next up we have Kasalainen from Finland, 87.5 kilos. Five kilos below her personal best. That looks good. And 3 wide lights. Bjelfeld, the Danish lifter, is up next. 90 kilos on the bar. PB of 100. So should be a safe opener, one would hope, in the under 84 kilo class. And again, 3 wide lights. Charlie Chester, Great Britain, up next. 92.5 kilos on the bar. 10 kilos below her personal best. Chester, one of 2 British lifters in the 84 plus. Melissa Byrd being the other. Oh, that looked nice and easy. And 3 wide lights for Chester. Now Mirkavalo, Finland, still in the overs. And she is opening 95 kilos. Her PB 100. that looked good.
It was good lift.
And 3 wide lights.
7.5 kilo, preparing Britney Vandenberg, Netherlands.
Britney Vandenberg from the Netherlands is the
Bars
third
loaded
last
for
lifter out
100 Britney.
in the first round. 97.5. She is the Netherlands record holder, and she's opening 3 kilos below her personal best. It looked nice and easy. And once again, 3 white lights.
3 kilos, preparing Hungary, Jessica, Sweden.
Jessica Lowe,
Bars loaded for
100 kilos. Final lifter out in the under 84s. Lekovitz, still to go in the overs, will also be opening on 100. And that is a nice easy opener for Lowe. And finally Lekovitz, also 100 kilos to bring the first round to a close. And slightly against the rules, the only thing that you're supposed to adjust on the platform is belt. The clock ticks down to 20 seconds. And she gets a start command with 12 seconds remaining. And it's a nice opener. Just check with the referees, and 3 white lights. And once again we have a solid column of green in the first round of bench press. Everyone can move forward in the competition without worry. Karsakaite first out in the second round, taking 62.5. Just to point out that Karsakaite's body weight is 72.05. She was literally a matter of grams over the 72 kilo limit for the lighter weight class. And I think the explanation for that is that Lithuanians already had one, possibly 2 lifters in the 72s and needed to spread their lifters around the classes. So Karsakaite really a 72 kilo lifter competing in the under 84s today, and that looks like a good lift. And yes indeed, it's 3 white lights. She walks off with a nice beaming smile. Now Anna Nimchik, 62.5 kilos on the bar. This will equal her personal best. Oh, that's good. And if she can make her next one, she'll leave with a new personal best. Now, Olesia Lukina from Russia, 80 kilos on the bar. Remember, as we said in the squats, only 20 years old, still years ahead of her as a junior. and already competing in the European Championships. Looks good. And that's a 5 kilo personal best for Lukina, with one lift remaining. It was comfortable as well. Now Kalachak from Poland, 80 kilos for her as well in the over 84s. Her PB 77.5. So this will be a new personal best. She opened on her PB and it's just gone up by 2.5 kilos. Oh, it's a good battle. 3 wide lights. Now, Vaterpon. 82.5. She equaled her PB with her opener of 77.5. This for a 5 kilo personal best. And that looks good. Yes, indeed. 3 white lights. Now, Bilic. 90 kilos. As we said, she opened well below her PB and is just gradually moving towards it. This will put her into bronze medal position in the bench, with lifters to follow that can push her back down to 4th, of course. Three wide lights. Now Melissa Byrd, Great Britain, in the over 84 kilo class, 90 kilos on the bar. Equalled her PB with her opener, this to set a new personal best of 90 kilos. 198 pounds, just short of the magic 200. And that looked good. And 3 wide lights. Now Kaasalainen from Finland is next, 92.5 kilos. And this will equal her personal best in the under 84 kilo class. And this will move her from 4th to 2nd. And push Bilic out of the medals for the time being, but there's another round to go after this, of course. And that's good. 3 wide lights. Bilfeldt from Denmark, 95 kilos on the bar. Her PB is 100. And this will move her from 3rd to 2nd for the time being in the under 84 kilo class. Very, very tight for the medals. I guess it's partly a case of who wants to make a real run for the bench medal and who just wants to carefully build the total with the bigger prize in mind. That looks very good. And 3 wide lights. Charlie Chester next, 97.5 kilos. 5 kilo jump from her opener, and still 5 kilos below her personal best. This would put her from 4th to silver medal in the 84 plus class. Oh, she's battling it, but no. Doesn't seem to be on her top game today, Chester. Now, Mircavallo, 100 kilos. This will equal her personal best. And amazingly, Chester's red light is the first in the whole bench press competition. But this is where it starts to get tougher, the top end of the second round. And that looks good as well. 3 wide lights. Britney Vandenberg, 102.5. This will be a 2 kilo personal best, and will also push up the Dutch record by 2 kilos. Oh, what a good battle. And 3 wide lights for Vandenberg. Jessica Lowe, Sweden. 105 kilos, and when you see Lowe's personal best, please bear in mind these are equipped. She is not attempting 40 kilos below her personal best. These are equipped numbers, and she is lifting classic in this competition, as are all the lifters. So 105 will keep her in first place. In fact, it will guarantee the gold medal. Yeah, that's a gold medal, because all the other third round nominations are in. The next best is 100. And Jessica Lowe gets 3 wide lights and bench press gold. 1 to go in the second round, and it's Lekovitz, 105 kilos. Well, she came in with a PB of 97.5. She added to that with her opener of 100, and this is to push it up by another 5 kilos. Oh, that looked very, very good indeed. Bearing in mind that's 7.5 kilos before, more than she's ever done on the platform before. What a great lift. And we're into the third round. Karsakaite, third and final attempt, 65 kilos. personal best of 70, so she's still a little way short of it, as she was in the squat. Driving, she's driving. Oh, it's going. Oh, I think she's got that, you know. 3 white lights. What a fantastic battle from Karsakaite. Look at it. It was almost stalled and she just kept working, kept working, kept working. And gets her reward. 3 white lights. Now, Nimchik from Poland. This will be a new personal best for her as well. Equaled it with her second round attempt of 62.5. Well, she didn't get it, and I was almost worried she may have beaten the press anyway, but that is a no lift for Nimchik. Kalachak from Poland as well, 82.5 on the bar. Well, she set a PB with 80 in the second round, and this is to push the PB up again. Was 77.5 at the start of the competition. And she's just taking safe 2.5 kilo jumps each time. A reminder that at the end of third round bench press, we'll go to a 20-minute break while the lifters warm up for deadlift. No, just too much. Time and time, it's amazing the difference 2.5 kilos can make to a lift. Now, Faterpon. Yay Faterpon from Belgium, 85 kilos. And she also opened up equally in her PB, went 5 kilos more, and this is to push her PB up by a total of 7.5 kilos during the course of the competition. No, and once again, the extra 2 kilos proves just too much. Olesia Lukina from Russia next. Now her PB coming in was 75 kilos. She beat that by 5 kilos with her second. This will add 10 kilos to her incoming PB today, and she must be happy with that if she makes the lift. Third finger grip. Oh yes. Oh, she'll be delighted with that. 10 kilo personal best on the day. 3 white lights. Now Melissa Byrd, 92.5 on the bar. This would give her a 7.5 kilo PB as well. And she'll be just outside the medals and bench. This will move her from 5th to 4th place, with lifters to follow, remember, who could push her back down. Oh, that's a good lift. Now Laura Bilic from Hungary, 95 kilos on the bar. And again, as she's done in the squats, she's going to finish just below her PB. 95 kilos. This will put her into bronze medal position. In fact, this will guarantee her bronze because Hasakainen, who takes the same weight, is heavier body weight. So this for bronze in the bench. And it's good. Just wait for the referees to double check. And yes, always the worry that the commentators say, yeah, it's a good lift, and there's something like the foot moving or the butt coming off the bench that we didn't see first time round. Now this is Kasalainen, also 95 kilos on the bar, but because she is heavier than Bilic, she cannot medal in the bench. Her PB was 92.5, which she set in the second round, so she'll at least have the consolation of her best ever bench press if this is successful. No, just too much. Charlie Chester next. Well, she missed 97.5 last time. Has a PB of 102.5. Can she find something a little bit extra? It's going, no, not today, not today. And Chester has to settle for 92.5 kilos to take forward. It's Bjelfeld again. Maren Marie Bjelfeld from Denmark. This will equal her personal best of 100 kilos. She's in second place in the under 84s. That won't change. Lowe already has 105 and is the gold medalist. Bjelfeld is the silver. This to add total. It's working. It's gone down. Brave attempt. She tried 2 5-kilo jumps. The first was good. The second was not to be. Now Mircavallo. Next 2 lifts in the overs. And this will put Vallo from bronze to silver medal position in the bench. Lekovic already has the gold on body weight with her 105. Whatever happens, but this is to move into silver medal position. Oh, that looks good. She gets it 2-1, and Vallo goes 3 from 3, gets a personal best, and moves into the silver medal position. But that can be taken away by Britney Vandenberg. This is 105. This is for a 4.5 kilo PB. It's for a new Netherlands record, and perhaps most importantly, it's for a silver medal in bench. Oh, it looks good. Just wait for the referees. That's 3 white lights, and that's the silver medal in bench press to the Netherlands. Now Jessica Lowe. The last 2 lifters are already assured of the gold medal in each of their divisions in the bench press. just a case now of adding kilos to their respective totals. This will give Lowe a subtotal of 275 within 2.5 kilos of Kasalainen. Oh, that's good. As you would expect, the strong lockout from the equipped bench presser. Now Lekovic, same weight in the overs. Also guaranteed the gold medal. Also looking to build her total. Oh, that's a great bench press, but will she get the referee's light? No, I thought I perhaps saw the hips come up a little bit. Let's just check. Yeah, clear daylight there. Good call from the referees. And just to summarize the positions while we have the screen. Well, I've lost the bench press positions now, but let's summarize where we are at subtotal in the under 84 kilos. Kasalainen from Finland leads with 277.5 kilos. Lowe from Sweden only 2.5 kilos behind on 275. Byrd from Hungary third, 262.5, a further 12.5 kilos behind Lowe, and then there is a big drop to Bielefeld. The overall medals will be between the top three, and in the over 84s, Valo leads at subtotal with 280 kilos. Vandenberg is 7.5 kilos behind on 272.5. Chester 2.5 kilos behind that on 270. And her British teammate Melissa Byrd only 2.5 kilos behind Chester, 267.5. It's another 10 kilos back to Lekovic from Poland at 257.5. The medals will be contested between them. We will take a 20-minute break. Please join us again as everything comes to a conclusion in the deadlift. And welcome back to Kaunas in Lithuania. It's now a beautiful sunny day outside. The grey and the snow of yesterday has disappeared, and the beautiful city of Kaunas has reappeared. You join us just as we're about to start the deadlifts in the junior woman under and over 84 kilos. We've seen really fascinating lifting so far today, and it is all about to come to a climax. In the 84s, the battle between Kasalainen and Lowe will go down to the last deadlift. We thought Kasalainen might have a substantial lead, but the Swedes have upped Lowe's deadlift opener to 200. I think it was originally showing something like 170. And that made Kasalainen favourite in the prognosis, but no more. They are neck and neck. In the over 84s, Valo really has to get her opener in, and I think we can put the champion's crown on her, but the battle for second, third and fourth will go right down to the wire. So get ready for some fantastic deadlifting as the bar is loaded for the first lifter. That's Ugne Karsakaite from Lithuania. On the bar, 95 kilos. And as Karsakaite has done throughout the competition, opened well below her personal best and then moved towards it over the course of the lifts. 3 wide lights. And just a reminder, if you are just joining us, it is the under 84s and over 84s in the one flight. We'll be jumping between the classes continuously. If I forget to tell you at any stage, you see the graphic on the lower left-hand corner of the screen. That gives you lots of information, including the weight class that the lifter is in. This is Bielefeld of Denmark, 147.5 on the bar. Well, it was 15 kilos below her personal best. It should have been easy, and it was. Now, Laura Bilic, Hungary, she's had a good day. And this will give her a firm hold on overall bronze, I would imagine. She's 20 kilos below her personal best with her opener. Nice and safe. Oh boy, that looked like a training lift with bumper plates. 3 wide lights. Now, Olesya Lukina from Russia. She's really impressed today. She's opening on 150 kilos, 7.5 kilos below her personal best. Oh, that looked very controlled, very smooth. And the bar goes up to 155 for Nimczek from Poland. 15 kilos below her personal best. Should be comfortable. Oh, that looks good as well. And of course, before there's any talk of totals, it's probably best just to let the first round unfold and we get a more accurate picture of where everyone is at the end of the first round. Ye Fatrapon, her opener, 155, 10 kilos below her personal best. Looks good. And once again, 3 wide lights. Now, Agata Kalachak from Poland, 157.5, 17.5 kilos below her personal best, but of course 2 lifts to follow. Well, that was harder than I expected, to be perfectly honest, but I think it's good. The worry would be how much heavier can she go? Now, Melissa Byrd, Great Britain, 165 on the bar.
Bars noted for Melissa Byrd, Great Britain.
7.5 kilos below her personal best. Oh, and that looks very comfortable. And you can see the platform crew are in changing the weight before the lifter even clears the platform. And that's what's helping this competition fly by so well. Now, Lekowicz from Poland, 165 on the bar, 12.5 kilos below her personal best. Most of the lifters been pretty conservative with their openers, and that's very sensible.
Bars noted for Lekowicz Polina, Poland.
Well, the clock is ticking down and there's no sign of Lekowicz. We're now at 20 seconds. I'm not sure that she's coming out for this. Oh, she's rushing out now. Well, she's got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, no, she's taken it too soon. Has she? Has she got that? Yes, she has. 3 white lights. What a rush. I actually didn't see the referee giving the start signal.
Bars noted for Britney Vandenberg.
Well, not to be recommended as a strategy. And of course, in my confusion with seeing her rush out, of course, there's no start signal for the deadlift, just a down signal. My apologies for that. I was just focused on the clock and her rushing and grabbing hold of the bar with a couple of seconds to go. Now, Charlie Chester, 175 kilos on the bar. Her PB is 200. And that looks good. And 3 white lights.
195 kilos, Henna Kasalainen, Finland.
Now, Henna Kasalainen.
Bars noted
We are
for
now
Melissa
into the battle between Kasalainen and Lowe for overall gold in the under 84 class. But let's just see the first round unfold. Looks good. 3 white lights. Now Jessica Lowe, 200 kilos on the bar.
for Jessica Lowe, Sweden.
Final year as a junior. Oh, that looks good. And Lowe, renowned as a good deadlifter, gets 3 white lights.
Bar is loaded for Mercavallo.
Finally in the first round, Mercavallo from Finland. 200 kilos on the bar. Now this would give her 480, and I'd go so far as to suggest this may give her the title. Looks good, and it would be difficult to see anyone coming past Valo from this position. But stranger things have happened. Into the second round. Karsakaite from Lithuania first out. 105 kilos on the bar.
Bar is loaded for Ognja Korsokaitė, Lithuania.
Oh, she had to battle to get it moving. It was nice and fast at the top. And it is 3 white lights. Bar goes up to 155 for Bielefeld. And this will still be 7.5 kilos below her personal best.
Bar is loaded for Mary Bielefeld, Denmark.
And she got one blue. I rather thought that she might, which is why I didn't just watch it at the top. It's not steady at all. Look at all that movement, and the referee on the far side didn't like it. The other two did. It was minor. It was marginal. It could have gone either way. Now looking at 160 kilos for a new personal best in deadlift. That looks good, and it's a huge PB in total as well if it's good, because that gives her 405. Her PB coming in was 390. So she's performed really well today. She'll be just outside the medals, but all you can do is come along and lift more than you've ever done before. Now Laura Bilic from Poland in the under 84 kilo class, 162.5. And that keeps her in third place overall and moves her from 5th to 3rd in the deadlift.
Bar is loaded for Vatarapon from Belgium.
Now, yeah, Vatarapon from Belgium, 162.5, within 2.5 kilos of her personal best. No, well, that just didn't move at all. I'm not sure what happened there. Now Nimchek in the unders, 165 on the bar. This takes her to within 5 kilos of her personal best. Oh, she's locked that out well. And 3 white lights. Also from Poland, Kalachak, Agata Kalachak, takes 165, 10 kilos below her personal best. And she's got an almost ideal build for a deadlifter. Oh, she's got it moving. Can she keep it going? I think she can. No. Oh, she's battling, and she has locked it. Oh, I wish her well, but I think she'll get blues. Yes, indeed. Blues and a yellow. What a great battle. I mean, she did get the bar up to the top and lock it out, but not within the technical rules, unfortunately. Now, Britney Vandenberg, 175 kilos. Huge PB. She PB'd in her opener by 10 kilos, and this is for another 5 kilos. Looks good. And 3 white lights. Now Melissa Byrd. In with a chance of an overall medal here, Byrd. And that looks good. That takes her to 442.5. Still in 4th place. She would need a big final deadlift. She wants to break onto the podium. Now it's Polina Lekowicz from Poland next. 175 kilos. 2.5 kilos short of her personal best. Oh, that looks, oh well, just a tiny wobble at the top. Will that make any difference? Well, yes, to one of the referees, although it wasn't for the wobble, it was called for not being locked out. It was a red. Yeah, look, the left knee was shaking. It was never firm, but she gets it 2-1. Charlie Chester. This to go from 4th to 2nd in deadlift, from 3rd to 2nd in total. On the bar, 180 kilos. Oh, that looks good. And yes, indeed, 3 white lights. Now we move to the battle for the 84, under 84's title. First up is Kasalainen on 200 kilos. This will give her 477. Let's take it one lift at a time. Oh, that looks good. And 3 white lights. Now, Jessica Lowe, 205 kilos on the bar. This would put her on 480. It would give her a 2.5 kilo lead, and she is the lighter of the 2 lifters. So it would effectively mean that Kasalainen would have to beat her in the 3rd round by 5 kilos if she wanted the title. This is Jessica Lowe, 205. She battles, but it's always a battle with Lowe because she always opens heavy. And time after time after time, it's a battle that Jessica Lowe wins. It would be a very, very brave man or woman that would bet against Jessica Lowe in a deadlift competition. Now, final lift of the 2nd round. Mircavallo in the overs, 210. And that looks good as well. Yeah, and Vallo, I think we can safely say, European champion 2019. 1 round to go. Well, the Belgian lifter Vaterpon has pulled out of the last round. I think there may be an injury of some kind, because she never really attacked the second deadlift at all, never got it moving. And this is Karskaite of Lithuania, her third and final attempt, 110 kilos. Remember, she weighed in at 72.05, just over the 72 limit, because there were other Lithuanians in the 72 class yesterday. Oh, what a good fight. She'll be happy with that. She smiles before she even puts the bar down and runs off the stage with a beaming smile, embraces her coach, and the bar weight goes up to 165 kilos. For the next 3 lifters, that will delight the platform crew. And just a reminder that in third round deadlifts, the bar is cleaned between each and every lift. Maren Marie Bjelfeldt, Denmark, 165. This would put her into bronze medal position in deadlift for the time being, and to 4th overall, just off the podium, but a chance of a deadlift bronze. No, just too much. Now, Olesia Lukina from Russia, also 165. It'll be another personal best. She'll put 5 kilos on her PB if she gets this. Her final lift of the day. This will give her 410 total, a 20 kilo improvement. And that was a good battle to the top. And 3 white lights, and she walks off with a smile. She should be very pleased with her day as well. And just looking ahead of the scoreboard, Jessica Lowe has put a European junior record of 213 kilos on the bar. Whether that will stay there or not, I think will depend on what Kazalainen does with her third lift. But it's there for the time being. This is Kalachak from Poland. Missed this last time. Gets it moving again. Oh, she's fighting it, and I think that's better than the last time. Will the referees let her have it this time? Yes, they will. What a great comeback from Kalachak. And she gets 165 kilos. Boy, oh boy, what a fight. Now, Laura Bilic from Hungary, 167.5. This to put her in third place in deadlift in the unders, already pretty much guaranteed bronze medal overall. But she's looking for 2 medals. Oh, it's moving, she's fighting, no, and she'll have to settle for 4th, but she is on the podium. Now this is Anna Niemczyk up next, and she is now guaranteed of 3rd in deadlift, and just outside the medals overall, she is in 4th place. This will give her 392, currently on 387.5. The next best, Bielefeld, has finished on 3.8. So she's safe in 4th and is guaranteed deadlift bronze. Oh, she's battling. She's locked it out. What a fight. And the reward is 3 white lights. Charlie Chester. Sorry, no, Britney Vandenberg next. 180 kilos on the bar. This would be a 20 kilo PB on the day. She lifted 175 second time round. Her PB at the start of the competition was 160. Her total PB was 420.5. She's already on 447.5. This is for 452.5. And the referees say, good lift for Vandenberg. Well, Vandenberg is now on 452 in second place. This would give Chester 452 as well, and she is lighter, so this would move Chester into second position overall behind Valo. Remember, Byrd still to come, Lekovic still to come, but for the time being, this is for a potential silver medal for Chester, and that is good. Just wait for the referees. Yes, 3 white lights. Well, Chester has done all she can do, and now she has to wait and see how the lifters that follow perform. Next up is Melissa Byrd, also 182.5 on the bar. This will keep her in 4th place overall, but put her to silver medal in deadlift on body weight over her fellow Briton Charlie Chester. Oh no, just too much. And now we have Polina Lekovic from Poland, also 182.5 on the bar, but this will put her into second position in deadlift on body weight. Fifth overall, this for a deadlift silver, and no, just too heavy. 3 lifters to go. We move to the battle in the under 84s. This is Henna Kasalainen, 205 kilos on the bar. This would give her 482.5 and a 2.5 kilo lead over Jessica Lowe. You would then expect Lowe to drop to a weight that is just enough to win the title in body weight, because why try for more than you have to? This is more than she has ever done before. This will be a 5 kilo personal best, and this will force Jessica Lowe to go to the well one more time. She's got it moving, she's past the knees. Oh, she's locked it out and she smiles, gets the down command. And it's 3 white lights, and now Jessica Lowe will probably drop the bar weight. We'll wait for that to happen. Yes, the change is to 207.5. 207.5 will give Lowe the same total as Kasalainen, 482.5, but Lowe is lighter in body weight, so this lift is for the European title, and it will be her last ever international lift as a junior. What a way to end your junior career. A pull less than your personal best to be European Junior Classic Champion 84 kilo class. Oh, she's working and she smiles. She yells at the top. We wait for the referees. It's 3 white lights. And with the last lift of the class, Jessica Lowe is the European champion. One more lift to go, and what a lift. It is a new European junior record of 228 kilos. It actually matches the European Open record. And it's Mirka Valo from Finland.
New European Junior record in deadlift. Please support the lift up.
A new European record, junior record, which will match the Open record. No, just too heavy. Well, there we have it. Great competition. And just to summarize, Jessica Lowe from Sweden is the European champion. Under 84, lifting the same total as Kasalainen from Finland, but at a lighter body weight. And Bilic from Hungary takes the bronze, 425 kilos. In the over 84 kilo class, Valo from Finland is the champion with 490 kilos. Chester from Great Britain takes silver with 452.5 kilos, the same weight as the bronze medalist Vandenberg from the Netherlands. It was only decided on body weight. 10 kilos further back. Excellent fourth place for Melissa Byrd of Great Britain. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this morning's session. That's the end of the junior women. I'm sure you'll agree that the junior and sub-junior women have put on a fantastic show for us over the last 4.5 days. Please stay tuned for the medal ceremony, which will happen shortly. But as for the rest of the day, we go next at 2 p.m. local time. That is 1 hour ahead of Central European time, 2 hours ahead of UK time, and that will be the junior men 83 class. There's 20 lifters, so there will be an A and a B flight back to back. Please join us in the commentary booth for that. In the meantime, please stay with us for the medal ceremony. But until 2 o'clock, I'll wish you bye for now.
Victory ceremony for women junior weight class 84. Winner in squat, bronze medal winner with a result of 167.5 goes to Village Laura, Hungary. Silver medal winner with a result of 167.5 goes to Lowe, Jessica, Sweden. And gold medal winner with a result of 185 kilos goes to Kasalainen Hanna, Finland. Thank you, ladies. Winners in bench press. Bronze medal winner with a result of 95 kilos goes to Village Laura, Hungary. Silver medal winner with the same result goes to Byrd, Mary, Denmark. And gold medal winner with a result of 107.5 kilo goes to Jessica Lowe, Sweden. Thank you, ladies. Winners in deadlift. Bronze medal winner with a result of 170 kilos goes to Niemczyk, Anna, Poland. Silver medal winner with a result of 205 kilos goes to Kasalainen Hanna, Finland. And gold medal winner with a result of 207.5 kilo goes to Lowe, Jessica, Sweden. Thank you, ladies. And now overall total results. Bronze medal winner with a result of 425 kilos goes to Laura, Village, Hungary. Silver medal winner with a result of 482.5 kilos goes to Kasalainen Hanna, Finland. Gold medal winner and European champion 2019 with the result 482.5 kilo is Lowe, Jessica, Sweden. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Sweden. bronze medal winner with a result of 175 kilos goes to Byrd, Great Britain. Silver medal winner with a result 177.5 kilo goes to Charlie, Great Britain. And gold medal winner with the same result goes to Lowell, Finland. Thank you, ladies. Winners in bench press. Bronze medal winner with a result of 102.5 kilo goes to Lowell, Finland. Silver medal winner with a result of 105 kilos goes to Britney Vandenberg, Netherlands. And gold medal winner with a result of 105 kilos goes to Poland. Thank you, ladies. Winners in deadlift. Bronze medal winner with a result of 180 kilos goes to Vandenberg, Britney, Netherlands. Silver medal winner with a result of 182.5 kilo goes to Charlie, Great Britain. And gold medal winner with a result of 210 kilos goes to Lowell, Finland. Thank you, ladies. And now overall total results. Bronze medal winner with a result of 452.5 kilo goes to Britney Vandenberg, Netherlands. Silver medal winner with a result of 152.5 kilo goes to Charlie, Great Britain. Gold medal winner and European champion 2019 with a result of 490 kilos goes to Lowell, Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Finland. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give big applause for all the lifters who have